It's all about Johnny Gargano today on the show. I'm going to show you how to create your own Johnny Gargano updated Titantron, plus download and set up an alternate version of Gargano with the older Titantrons that you guys want. So let's get started. I'm looking for Johnny Gargano, his 2020 version of him, and it's been uploaded by What's the Status a while ago, but it's kind of tricky to find. If you're going to search for it on its own by searching for status temp, it's probably not going to show up. If I do just look for What's the Status number 96093, it takes a little bit of hunting. You want to use the hashtags Johnny Gargano and the hashtag What's the Status. What I originally did to find this, because it was a little tricky, I went to most downloaded tab and then I went to the second page. From there, I see Triple H 98. Then I go over to content creator and I can see all of the original work by status. And on the second page is where I found Gargano 2020 version. Now this version of Gargano is giving you his Johnny Wrestling Tron, because in the game currently he has the Way as his Tron and for his entrance music. This version unlocks the Johnny Wrestling Titantron with the little bomb and everything too, and his logo. It's really, really cool. And if you need a render for Gargano, I selected our Frey A4 Life number 07506 for the Johnny Gargano render. You can simply search for one. You will find a lot of HD renders for Gargano, no problem. Now I am showing you a couple of different things coming up. I'm going to show you the downloaded version of Johnny Gargano 2020 that's from status. I'm going to show you copying it over to the in-game version of Gargano, and then showing you creating that new custom Titantron 2. So then you have all the options for Johnny Gargano. To set this up for copying the entrance over, it's to be done with any superstar you like, but simply hit over to entrance, and from there we're going to find our downloaded version of Gargano, select him, and then just select copy to superstar and copy it over to the in-game model. So you can see here we have the entrance for the downloaded version of Gargano. This can be used as just an alternate attire. If you set it up as just a standalone superstar, he comes just out as the superstar. He doesn't have the call name. So set it as an alternate attire, but you would need to copy over the entrance for the Titantron and everything so you get all of it captured. What I'm showing you is just on his own with that updated Titantron. Johnny Gargano 2, he has in the entrance creator, he has two entrances. He has his heel and his face version of the entrance. So the second one is showing you the in-game model of Johnny Gargano that has the copied over Titantron now. So you're getting both. Keep in mind though, that Rebel Heart, his theme music is not in the game. It's not available. You have to go with his remix version that he has in the game itself, which is kind of a bummer. Now to create the Titantron so it just has Johnny Gargano or Gargano on it, if you search under images for Johnny Gargano, you'll probably find a ton, and the ones that I found here are going to be a nice 5x12 of just the template of just saying Johnny Gargano. This is coming over from Andre Gaming number 81669. Who's got a nice PNG of Johnny Gargano. I know that on Raw when he came out, he had just Gargano in giant lettering. From the time of doing this, I don't have that in search, but maybe it's gonna come out eventually when someone gets a nice clear shot of it. Now doing the entrance creator here, we're gonna go down to find our video clip preset, and I'm selecting the 80s number 2 version to use as our backdrop for Gargano's Titantron, because in his new version that he came out with, kind of has the lines kind of crossing over a little bit with some added color, and I thought it was simple enough that we could use this. You want to encode this, download it, and have it ready to go. The next thing we do is we look under our image animation and we look at our custom images and we select the Gargano logo that we downloaded. Now I tested this out with just trying to do the Gargano logo that he has, the heart and the slanted eye, to try and crop that to get it to work and the timing to work on it, because you want that to transition in and then switch to his name. You could probably play with it a lot to get the timing down if you really want it to happen, but when he came out on Raw, that logo from what we saw in the Titantron, it's like a second, no more than that, and in the entrance itself in the game, you're really not going to see it. I don't think it's worth your time. So I was testing this out myself to see if it would work. I didn't get it the way I liked, so I just opted to get rid of that, and I just went with the Gargano logo, the name logo, and the backdrop. Remember too to stretch this out, stretch the height and the width of it so that it's nice and prominent for the Titantron. Save it and name it as Johnny. Now, if you do this custom Titantron, here's the problem. You can't use the other Titantron pieces that we got for the downloaded copy from Status. That messes all of it up. So if you're wanting to just do a custom Titantron, you have to apply it with Gargano's in-game banners and logos and everything for the way. So he has to have the way entrance with the updated customized Titantron. That's the only way to do that. Alternatively, like I've shown you, you can just go ahead and download Status's version, set it as an alternate attire, and you should be fine if you just like to have that. But this way, you have kind of 3 different ways that you can do an entrance for Johnny Gargano. All the different pieces are there. And if this helped you out, click right here because I have more tutorials and more how-tos to help you out in 2K22. See ya!